I was just blessed that I got away. Because mostly of them is not getting away from him. Because he's not only raping them, he's killing them.
We'll call her Victoria. She was among an untold number of Detroit teenage girls who were raped by this monster, Michael Montgomery. The authorities had ample chance to lock him away over the course of a decade, but whether it was laziness, sloth, or an overwhelmed criminal justice system, they never did, until now.
I guess he followed me somewhere. Grabbed me out the side, put something behind my back. I really don't know what it was. And there's some house over there on Sussex. You know that street?
Sussex?
Yeah, Sussex. And put me in that house. The strange thing about it is he could, like, the downstairs, underneath the stairs, it had a built-in thing underneath the stairs. Like
Sex room?
I don't know what it was, but all I know is just like he built something from under the stairs, and then you can close it and lock it. He put me in there for like a day or something. I heard him and his brother up there talking. They finally let me out, and that's when they started to, rape me in this other room.
I want to make sure you understand the charges.
Montgomery, a part-time security guard, has pled to multiple counts of rape, murder of a teenage girl, and the attempted murder of 2 EMTs. He will serve 40 to 80 years in prison. But his case raises serious questions. Have we fixed things? How many other predators are out there that are known to the authorities? Do the young lives of the city's most vulnerable truly matter? Let's go back 11 years ago to December 2005 to the first victim we know of. A young woman abducted by gun and knife, raped in a West Side alley near the public library.
No one was told.
And if you had been told, what would you have told your granddaughter?
I just would have told her, don't be going out there, don't go by there, because this is a bad person going on raping other girls.
She never had the chance.
Never had the chance to tell her.
A week later, just 2 days before New Year's Eve, he strikes again. 16-year-old Dantoya White.
The 10th grader at Cody High School was last seen walking home from this public library on Joy Road December 29th. Her partially nude body was found in this alley down the street 3 days later.
Oh, Lord. He raped her. He stabbed her about, 40 times or 48 times? Something like that. It seemed to me they did everything to her,
Did mutilate her vagina?
Yeah,
Yes.
that too.
3 months later, in April of 2006, DNA recovered from both Dantoya's body and the first victim come up as a match. There is a serial rapist and killer on the loose. Still, the library is never told, nor the family, nor the people of Detroit. The very next month, just 5 miles away, a 15-year-old is abducted and raped in an alley. Her rape kit was not tested for 7 years, and the case went cold. But Montgomery reemerges in 2010.
I went straight to the house. My mom was there. The police was already there. My mom got to asking me questions, and I told her I was raped. No, you wasn't. You lying piece of shit. I'm like, yes, I was. Police asked me questions. They did not believe me either. So they left it alone. They left. That was it.
Yes, ma'am. Call my attorney now, please.
Victoria knew Montgomery and gave the police his name. The police typed a report, but never followed up. And Victoria walked herself to the hospital. Her rape kit, too, moldered for 5 years. And Montgomery was still on the loose. Eventually, 10,000 rape kits were discovered in the old Detroit Police Crime Lab, to great national shame. Eventually, Victoria and the 15-year-old's kits were tested, and the DNA matched Dantoya's murder case. And cold case detectives circled back to Victoria last year. So what made you want to help the police 5 years later?
Because I know they're still out there doing it, and they're doing it to girls that don't deserve it at all. No woman deserves to be raped at all.
Unbelievably, authorities already had Montgomery's name and DNA sample from yet another abduction case in 2015. Inexplicably, that DNA sample sat around in the Michigan State Police Crime Lab untested for 250 days. The DNA backlog there stands at about 4,000 cases. Detectives and prosecutors in Detroit asked the lab to put a rush on that sample, and it all came back to Montgomery. But before authorities could apprehend him, Montgomery struck once more in October of last year, nearly killing an EMT.
But the reality is it didn't have to happen. I didn't have to be cut. The girl, the mentally impaired girl, didn't need to be raped. This is 10 years. 10 years this man has walked the city of Detroit doing what he does, and nobody has stopped him.
Invest the money where we need it. A new arena, we don't need a new arena. A new jail, yes. A new prison system, yes. But a new arena, new restaurants, we don't need that. The city need to feel safe. Without the city, without the crime labs be able to process evidence, we're not gonna make it.
Our Father, say it, Mama, who art in heaven.
Montgomery will be eligible for parole in 2056, and Dantoya White lies in an unmarked grave.
This was a little girl studying at the library. Who knows what she would have been when she grew up, how she could have been the next president. But she's in a ground with a marker. Nothing that states who she is, what she is, or who she was.